yeah, if y'all seen the video, Forrest was a little irate at me that time. And you know what? He had a good point, to be honest. I wasn't performing in that fight the way that I should have. And Forrest did teach me. After that fight, we sat down and had an actual man-to-man conversation, not psycho like Forrest usually is. And I learned a lot where I left a lot in the gym, you know, because I trained so hard every day. And when I'd go in the gym, to me, it was a fight. Again, I didn't know how to train. I thought that we just fought. So I was fucking up a lot of guys on our team, hurting them all the time, you know, and then I'd get in the cage, you know, and I'd be burned out by then. So or you know, whatever's different, you know. So Forrest had taught me, look, you need to calm down a little bit in training, saving for the cage. And it was after that Jeremy May fight, because I think well, for two things. For one, Chris could attest to this, being in a lot of fights. When you're supposed to win, like when I came to your hometown, you know, right, you're supposed to win. That's a different fucking pressure, man. And that's not a good pressure to have.
Oh, no.
That is not a good feeling. And me and Jeremy May had some run-ins in the house and talking some shit. Y'all seen it on TV and stuff. And now the time comes. It's like, you got to perform now, buddy. And I wasn't ready for that shit. But I learned my lesson, still beat his ass, still knocked his head off, kicked his face off. But I did not perform the way that I should have.
If I learned anything, Chris, from this, it's you don't put lime juice in Matt Brown's chew.
That is chew. That's sacred.
Started a civil war.
Well, that's what
let me touch on that real quick. So here's where this the true story of that is. They edit that shit a lot, right?
Oh yeah.
So me and Jeremy had already had some run-ins, right? Me and him already kind of didn't like each other. He wasn't a cool, nobody in the house liked him, but I was the only one that was kind of, you know, looking at him funny. Like, dude, I don't fucking like you, man. You stay away from me. And me and Forrest had already talked that if our guy wins, I'm fighting Jeremy May next. We already had this fight planned. And now he does the prank. So he's already on my radar. I already know this is the guy that I'm fighting. And now he does the prank to me. I'm like, no, motherfucker.
What was the prank? Refresh people's memory. What did he do to you?
He just put lime juice in my dip. And like,
okay. Sorry.
Yeah, and it was like
very offensive.
It still tasted fine. There wasn't nothing wrong with it, but the like my friend's done that to me 100 times since, you know, stupid little stuff. And we laugh about it, you know. It is nothing. Like, if you're my friend, that's one thing. If we're in a house full of lions, I had to let them motherfuckers know I'm not gonna be the sheep in here, motherfucker.
Yeah. Like,
I'm not gonna, I've seen this show enough. I ain't gonna be the fucking butt of all these jokes, and you ain't gonna be playing pranks on me this fucking season. I'll fight you right here in this fucking house. You know, goddamn stairs, you know, we'll throw you over the banister. So you just had to let it be known. And I think I let it be known.
Matt, you let it be known, but I mean, let's really look at the playing field.
Check out the full interview on iTunes, Spotify, and all major podcast platforms.